Hello lovelies, today is day 22 of me being on the Carnivore September, and I thought we could talk about the cost of Carnivore because quite a few of you have asked, and perhaps some of you are worried that it could be cost prohibitive for you doing it, okay? So I've compared my regular week of whatever I normally eat and drink, and including going out and so on, typical regular week, compared to me doing Carnivore. All right, I jotted some numbers. So in terms of food shopping on the Carnivore, which includes delicious steak, fatty fish like smoked mackerel in a packet, and monkfish. I bought monkfish as well, and really good unpasteurized butter from Waitrose. That's £3.70 for the butter itself, and literally I slice and just eat it whilst I'm waiting for the steak that I'm cooking on the butter. Or sometimes I cook it on a goose fat, free range goose fat. All right, so that's 120 quid a week, and that covers all my meat and all the fish and all this delicious butter. And then I will drink 3 bottles of San Pellegrino a day. That works out £1 a bottle, so that's £21 a week for that. And then I buy organic eggs, and or I buy eggs from a local chicken keepers. And so all of that, so that's £4 a week. I don't eat that many eggs, but they are brilliant. So that's £145. Okay, so remember that number. And on my normal week, normal eating and drinking week, I will spend £50 on food shopping, and I will spend certainly £70 on eating out. So that would be twice a week minimum I will eat out. I love going to our local pubs, socializing with my friends, and doing that. And then every day I work, which throughout the summer was 4 days a week, apart from the events. So coming from my regular pitch with my cafe, I will stop in my local to have a late lunchtime catch up with them, and I will have 1 pint of Peroni, and that's £6. So in a week that's £24 just for that one beer 4 times a week. All right, and then I will have more drinks to buy for home, and that will be beer, wine, maybe gin and tonic. So yeah, certainly £40, good bottle of wine, maybe, even though I like cheap sweet rosé, as we know, but even that is £10 now. So total of that is 184. So comparing the 245 Carnivore and 184 my regular week, that's 39% cheaper being on Carnivore. But that's just for myself. So the Carnivore cost doesn't just cover the food and the drink, does it? And yes, it's an investment. All right? Okay, it's an investment. How much do you how much do you want to invest in your health? And also, don't forget, what I'm buying is, perhaps you could buy cheaper cuts. That's what I'm trying to say. But either way. And also, I eat quite a lot of meat. Maybe there is definitely a room of saving on the meat, so you can have more fish instead, or you can have cheaper meat. You can eat chicken. I don't eat that much chicken, not on this diet. I'm literally craving steak. The fatter the better. I just love it, really. Just darlings, look, it's so filling, it's so tasty. Just some salt on it. Right, BMI biometric test rather. I had my biometric test done last Friday, and let me tell you, it's all good news. Here we are. Right. So I've seen the amazing Emma, my homeopath. I've been seeing her for about 7 years now, and the biometric test we do 2-3 times a year, just like basically when I go on a different eating regime. So we'll do after and maybe during and then later on again. So we had things come up such as deficiencies, things that we should be keeping away and so on. Just to give you the baseline, my body's reacting to coffee, grains and tomatoes. I've not had any grains or any tomatoes throughout these 3 weeks. Coffee, yes, I'm drinking black coffee, so that's my one vice. Perhaps I should be considering drinking less, or you know, maybe cutting it out altogether, which I really can't quite imagine. I'm already drinking it black, I'm not adding anything else to it. If I'm not on the carnivore diet, I will put some MCT oil in it, which is medium chain triglyceride, and that's hugely beneficial to suppressing appetite, fighting bacteria, and just general good health. All right. So we found also that the whole group of B vitamins is low and it needs replenishing. Vitamin C, perfect. All right. So everybody who's telling you, oh, scurvy or whatever, no, it's just a whole lot of bollocks, because it's the carbohydrates that deplete the vitamin C, and therefore there is a big need for vitamin C. Okay, apart from I took every week I took 1000 vitamin C supplement, and I just forgotten to take it otherwise, really, so I can just think of 3 occasions I had it, and reading is really good anyway. Then we are a little bit low on calcium and a bit low on magnesium. Right, so that can be helped to be replenished by eating butter. So I've started eating butter, which is fine. That's a carnivore product that we can cook on and or just eat slices of like I do, and I love it. And oh yes, then liver showed struggling with fat absorption. Now look, we've completely changed the eating regime, so that's kind of understandable. And I have been given a liver supporting herbs in a liquid form that I add to plain hot water every morning before I have anything else, just to send those herbs to the liver to work on it and to warm it up. So it's a good kickstart to the day. And my hydration only showed moderate. So I questioned it with Emma, and she said, well, basically it's the amount of salt that I put on the meat, which is correct. I do, because that is really important to keep up. So instead of 3 bottles of San Pellegrino a day, I'll now drink 4. My loves, so there we are. I'm going to re-measure this biometric test, okay, in maybe a month's time, or maybe I'll give it 2 months, because what I'm planning to do, or what I'm at the moment thinking of doing, is I'm going to do 5 and 2. So 5 days every week I'll carry on with the carnivore diet. Seriously, feel amazing on it, so why not do that? Meanwhile, the 2 days a week I will then do you know, that will be my social catching up with friends and eating out and cooking whatever I want and having few beers. Happy juice, aka lager. Oh, and gin and tonic. By the way, I have all of this at home. I'm just not touching the stuff. My sister says, yeah, that basically I'm so stubborn. If anything I decide I'm doing, I'm just gonna do it. So that's good, and good to know I can be without sugar. Good to know I can be without alcohol, and good to know I can be without cakes, cheap sweet rosé, and oh my god, Krispy Kreme donuts. Love those. And I love cheap jam donuts from Lidl. So darlings, yeah, honestly, I have a halo. My loves, I feel great and people are telling me I look younger. Brilliant, let that inspire you. I have definitely lost a stone now, probably just a bit more than a stone. And by now, I mean, last time weighed a couple of days ago and that was a stone. Exactly, a stone in 21 days. All right, my loves. Oh, this is the other thing. In part of the biometric test, it will tell you, give you an earth element and or metal that basically the body requires, which in my case was copper. So I bought this beautiful, really plain but beautiful bracelet, solid copper bracelet, and the little note that came with it was made in Nepal. So blessed by the beautiful Nepal, love it. As well as that, for some reason, hello, see this? Christ consciousness. So as well as doing well physically, I'm actually doing amazingly spiritually, and I do feel closer to whatever else there may be out there. And yeah, Christ consciousness. And then I said, Emma, oh my God, I just started learning Latin. What? I've now been learning Latin for a month. Yeah, 4 weeks. Just gone 4 weeks. So it's been a month. And it's just lovely. Yeah, I find it really, really interesting. And so many words will come to you naturally because, you know, the infinitives of our words in English are in Latin, and then I speak another 6 languages, so there is loads of similarities from Spanish and or Italian that are in Latin words. Hello, boom, rock and roll, my loves. Mwah, 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 mwah. Slightly longer video. Please be inspired. Please come and join me. Maybe you can start by doing what I'm gonna do in October, which is 5 days on and 2 days off. How about that? Mwah. Love you lots.